Three Tests for Darwin Duke by Jane Holland. When I was a kid, still in short trousers, peeping through windows to see the colour of my neighbour's underwear, I wanted to be a fireman and chase that red-faced bell-born fire truck straight through the centre of town like a hero, hell-spawned and almost eaten alive by the wicked white tongue of a fire too hot for the hose, shattering windows with the blunt edge of an axe, rescuing women in their buttoned nightclothes, hair loose and lightly singed on their shoulders, who were always extremely grateful afterwards. But the Duke became a caretaker instead, before they kicked me out, for setting the alarm off once a week so I could hang out the window and watch those engines screaming in, sirens blaring in the heat of the day, and those firemen riding its hot red sides like the horsemen of the apocalypse. This is the Duke on the line again. I'm spinning a yarn. Are you following? What's a boy to do with a mother like mine, a woman who never ran away to join a circus in her life, though she wanted to once or twice, but never spoke it out loud in case I took her at her word? Saw her, sequined, hanging from a rope in that billowing canvas, the death wish of a golden mane, bunched like a fistful of corn beneath her, 2 steps back from the raised chair of a tamer, but herself untamed, in that great tide of people roaring the foot-stamp ring of their clapping. Yet she blinked that thought at me 3 times under her eyelids, on her knees in the dust of the yard, praying, or just scrubbing the doorstep. She baked it into her meat and potato pies and the rise of her homemade bread like a secret written in flour on her shining forehead, bright and coarse from the heat of the oven or the long, slow slop of water on a scrubbing board. "Darwin," she would say, though my father christened me Albert. It's a short, hard fall from the top of the wash-house step, so mind you never take it in the dark, or leap across it like your father did, God rest his soul, carrying 2 chickens and not thinking where his foot might fall. I said to myself, Darwin, one day these people will understand where you're coming from. They may not know where you're headed, but they'll get the gist of it. Just put that slim blue flower behind your ear again and sing those gentle songs of love, the rushed heart, the red twist of a salmon jumping. Who wants to hear about violence when you can see that down the high street, or in your living room, where you rise like the walking dead and with that sleep-faced, white-torn look admit to being no good in bed to your woman, who is busy training your canary to perform fellatio? But this is the 90s. There are machines for that now. Darwin, let's face it. Out under the cold, bright look of the stars, we are no nearer nirvana. The best we can do is smoke blow and drink a little whiskey on the side. These words are only words. They don't pay bills. They don't make love for us like canaries can. But if they act as a pause between sleeping and waking, if they wind firmly like a red thread between your fingers, moving and unmoving, and like that ancient warning, they are not heeded, then you can sow that seed in the deep sleep of innocence, and hush your woman's mouth with it before morning.